Hi, Capricorn. It's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bombshell reading. We do breaking news over at Power and Light. And let's see what we got. Yeah. And so let's see see what we got today. And we start with your higher self. Well, that's good because nobody wants their lower self, right? Yeah. And here's the young woman, and she's very happy. And this is her energy. This is spirit. This is her like moving into her higher self or already there. Her heart has wings on it. So she knows what she wants. She's wiser. She's trusting herself and she loves herself, right? Because, the heart showing up with the wings. How can you take off, right? How can you move up if you don't really love yourself? Yeah. And let's see what else we have. We have events, great achievement. All right, so, there's something that you're going to achieve, Capricorn. Yeah, and I'm not sure what that is yet. Somebody could be getting married here. It looks like it because there's all the, or some type of beautiful party here. And yeah, let's see what else we have. And remember, these readings, this could be you or them, right, in the reading, like a switched reading. We have consciousness. Somebody is conscious here of lack. So they of lack, right? And all the money is here in the heart, but he's standing outside with all these books, like he's really learned. He's kind of looking down, like kind of sad, like, well, I might have learned this lesson late, but with your higher self and consciousness, the lesson's been learned. I feel like you're going to have some type of a new beginning here because you're coming out of lack, Capricorn, or your approach or your perspective, your attitude might have been more focused on that. But this could be this person, right? But this is a breakthrough. It is. I feel like it is for somebody. Let's get another card for Capricorn, please. And we have the moment. All right, this moment of this great event is coming. That's what that's about. Yeah, let's see what else we have. Great achievement. Yeah, let's see what we have. And the well. And the great achievement's not only career, right? No, I don't feel like it is in this reading. We have the well. The well is about I want to replenish the well. I want to fill it up with my love and my trusting my intuition, the water. Somebody could have maybe always kind of looked at life like their well was empty. Something goes away in this reading. This is a 5, this consciousness card. Something ends, I believe. Let's get another card here. And that is a 5 too. A consciousness of lack, and so is the well, right? Wow. And and now we have the Passover. So this can talk about waiting, and it can also talk about sacrifice, because this is, the Tree of Life Oracle. This is kind of, and so that can talk about Passover that they practice, right? And, in Christianity we say Easter, basically, right? Because, they told in the Bible, it says to put the, if you want to be saved, I think it was the Israelites. If you want to be saved, or maybe it was the Israelites who didn't. Yeah, I think they wanted to be saved. So Moses or God told them to put, the blood of the lamb, a slain lamb on the door, so God can help you, Moses, I believe, it could have been Moses, but can lead you out of slavery because they were slaves. I think maybe by the Egyptians, I don't remember, but anyway, they put the blood on the door and they were led out of. They were, in exile. They were led out of Egypt, I believe, and into their freedom. So, there could be a sacrifice here, maybe freedom. There could be some freedom going on here. But I feel like this waiting is over. Yeah, the waiting is over here because we have the moment and we have an event. Yeah, we do. And let's see, maybe you're an event planner, Capricorn. It's possible here, but let's see what else we have. We also have great gratitude. And this is great gratitude. Wow, somebody's very thankful for you. For you, Capricorn, they are. And let's get into this right now. If you guys want to get a psychic reading, I'm always checking for accuracy. Yeah, and they're lots of fun. We do them on a video call, and you can get a recording, or I can simply send you a recording without the live call. If you don't know somebody, you just met them, or, maybe they're acting kind of different or whatever, you don't understand why they're behaving that way, it's a great idea to get a psychic reading. And I can also assist in your own insight. It's not what I tell you. It's not that I tell you what to do, or it's not that. I help you realize it on your own. Yeah, they're fun, right? Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. The tarot cards are done the same way. You can either choose them, or I can simply send you a video, right? Or you can have it recorded as we do a live reading as well. And if you want to get a past life reading, super, super powerful to help you move forward and release old karma and understand what you're holding on to better yourself in this life and release it. Let's see what we got. And we start with the Queen of Wands. Here she is. And, here she is with this look on her face like, I'm just going to live an inspired life. Yeah, and I'm going to trust my intuition. Here's the black cat, right? Let's see what else we have. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. That may be you, Capricorn. Could be a Virgo, a Taurus, or another Cap. The Death card is here. Might be a Scorpio. Justice is here. Might be a Libra, right? It could be, but not necessarily. But there's a transformation here because the moment is here. We have a great event coming, and the well is here. Like the well is being replenished. This could be a transformation. This may be about, your work, Capricorn, as well. You could be really turning something that was maybe in lack, or maybe not prospering, or something like that. Because of your higher self, you're able to take it out of that situation. It's possible. Maybe you are sacrificing something else as well. Something is let go in the reading. The Four of Pentacles is here. And this Death card is definitely a transformation, but all transformations are endings, right? Yeah, even a makeover, right? A makeover, that's the end of your old look, and you got a new attitude, right? An attitude, not an attitude, right? So, and Libra sitting here, this is external to you. This can be somebody's wisdom, because there is wisdom with the higher self card. Now, this can be a decision somebody external has made about you, for you, with you, possibly. And this can be also, maybe you are balancing the scales with somebody. Because when we have gratitude, we can bring harmony into our lives in balance scales. We can with gratitude, yeah. Gratitude is so powerful, but it's just this little kind of, you could say every day, 3 things, or write down 3 things you're grateful for, and that can really change your perspective on things. That simple thing, yeah. And so here we have the Chariot, Capricorn, and we'll move the camera back so you guys can see if you are watching. And we have the King of Cups. All right, could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio here. Knight of Cups. The Fool, this is Aries. We already have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sag over here. These are potentials. Could be anybody. This could be, Aquarius, even though, the star's not in the reading, or the Queen or the King of Swords, right? And let's see what else we have. A lot of water energy here, though. Death card, King of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Chariot. This is about love. I'm pretty sure it is. And so, and this event is really, defined by the Fool, right? Who is, taking a risk on something. He wants to have a new beginning. He said, I can't stay here, right? Or I can't do this, whatever he's doing. This is about, it can be about leaving stagnation, possibly, right? But it is about definitely, I'm going for this, and, I hope it works out. And if it doesn't, I'm okay, because of this higher self card, right? And this is the energy you're supposed to be in. You're always supposed to, it works, Capricorn. Yeah, I'm even, tripping on my own words. It really works when you take a positive perspective about something that you either in fear about. And even if that exact thing doesn't work for you, it makes the rest of your life great, right? You're not worried about stuff like, oh, it might not work. No. Drop all that, you guys. Yeah, leave that at the wayside. And here we have the Seven of Wands. And so in the reading, there's a transformation, and there's a love offer right here, Capricorn, in your environment. And this is why it's all happening. It is. And over here, we have the Queen of Wands moving forward, overcoming obstacles. This can be with a Queen of Wands, but this can be her wanting to live an inspiring life. The Fool is always about living something very inspiring, right? He's not, jumping off the cliff to go live a boring life, right? Or to do something that's completely like predictable. And I've done this so many times, it's boring and it's safe, but it's boring. No, he doesn't care about safety. He cares about fully living his life, the Fool. Yeah, and for sure. And so, yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles over the King of Cups. Let's get a card on that. And yeah, let's see what we have here. We have the Hanged Man with it. There could definitely be a Piscean here in the mix. And this can maybe be the Concern here. But, this is reversed too. Maybe there is a Piscean who's kind of feeling in the reverse here because something's let go in this reading. Four of Pentacles reversed is letting go of something. The Passover can be a release of something, right? Yeah, and over here, this not the Chariot, but the Hangman can be, it can be an awakening, like, or an epiphany, like an aha, maha moment. But this can, and we have that card, the moment, yeah. But it can also be a releasing that's already been done, an ending. The Death card's here, a surrender. Yeah, and so yeah, that's what we have here, and this is sitting here in the challenging energy in order for a transformation. Something is released here. Yeah, and the Concern could be a water sign. The Concern is love, though, for sure. And we have the King of Swords. So there is a decision to release something. And it's a decision in love because we have the King of Cups. Yeah, we do. Now, in the environment, Capricorn, is the transformation, and over the Knight of Cups, there is a love offer here. Maybe it was never there before. Maybe this person was thinking that your relationship or you and them were just, I don't know, like lacking. The relationship was lacking, or somebody had a negative kind of vibe to them. They could have, but this is a picture of money here. This can also be kind of a consciousness of low self-esteem. It could. Sometimes the money can talk about values. There could have been a relationship where there was lots of money, but there could have been lack in other areas, especially in by the way of like inspiration and passion. Definitely, I feel like that's probably it here in this reading because we have great gratitude, and this is always for something inspiring, right, or passionate. And here we have the Queen of Wands, starting the reading, and she's all about that, right? This Knight of Cups can be about passion. It can be about love and romance. Let's get a card on, and this is in your environment, the Knight of Cups, only after some type of ending or transformation, because the Death card sits above. And now we have the Queen of Pentacles, and that may be you or another earth sign, because we already have the Knight. Where's the Knight? He's over here. He is. And let's see what else we have. Seven of Cups. A choice has already been made for an offer in love, or to trust in intuition for sure. Yeah. And so we have the Fool, and that's what somebody wants, a brand new beginning. Let me take this risk. I want to live my life more adventurous. I want to live fully. I really want to. If I have to take a chance, right, I will do that. And I just had a, discussion with my son today, who's not an Aries, he's actually a Cancer. And, his horoscope for May is really good, all about his career. And he told me today that he wants to, I'm ready to take a chance, because otherwise, I'm going to be at the same job forever. Yeah, it feels safe, but, it's not inspiring anymore, right? He's been doing that for 3 years, and, he's a real smart guy. He's a handsome guy, too. Yeah, he is. And we have the Nine of Swords reversed, and this is, it can be about suspicions, right? It can be about somebody who's no longer worrying. They're just like, screw this. I want this new beginning as the Fool, right? Yeah, I love the Fool's energy because he doesn't care what other people think. I mean, people could even call him a fool. Like, you're a fool to do that. He's like, oh, this is my life, right? And my journey. And, go worry about your own backyard, right? Yeah. And so here it is under Justice. This is taking a risk or a leap of faith in love, but based on wisdom. Based on wisdom, or based on some type of balance, maybe inner balance here, because this consciousness of lack is let go. Yeah, we have great gratitude. So once you live with great gratitude, you are living with harmony and balance because it brings you into that energy. Yeah, it's just, it does. Here we have the Seven of Wands, and that is about somebody being overwhelmed. It can be about somebody who's resisting something else. And something is resisted because one of you guys sees themselves as letting something go right here. And that can have to do with the Passover, like a sacrifice, right? Where I was talking about the lamb, you know, slay the lamb, you know, and use the blood of the lamb to show that you need to be rescued. Yes, you do that, right? And they're like, yeah, we'll do anything because we need that. We need to be saved. I mean, that's the story in the Bible, right? Whether you guys believe that or not, that's kind of irrelevant here, right? And you know, you have every right to, you know, agree or disagree, right? And I'm not even saying whether or not I agree. I'm only saying that that is what's going on in this reading. There's some type of sacrifice, and the waiting is done in this reading because we have the moment. Yeah. The well. This is when somebody replenishes their well. They replenish their excitement about life, and this could be about somebody filling their cup, replenishing their, like, you know, kind of, um, what is it? Not rebuilding, but you know, just feeling better and everything about their life and replenishing their life energy, basically, because I feel like that is going on in this reading. And so here we have somebody who's overwhelmed. Um, yeah, and you know, maybe they're no longer worried, but let's see I don't think this is being overwhelmed here. No, I feel like this is resisting somebody because it sits underneath the Four of Pentacles, which is letting go of somebody. And we'll get a card on that Seven of Wands with the Four of Cups. So this is rejecting somebody right here, somebody or something that you or your person is bored with, right? And we come in the reading with the Queen of Wands, and she's the one. I have to live with inspiration or passion, right? Yeah, the fire signs are typically like that, you know, unless there's a lot of, you know, maybe other things in the chart that, you know, that look more towards stability, but not the Queen of Wands typically, because that's what she lives with. She lives for, like, movement and, you know, forward movement, the wands, right? Action, passion, inspiration, yeah. And also trusting your intuition. Yeah, it is. And so we're going to end this reading, you guys. And if you want a reading with me, lots of fun. You guys check out the description box below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will pin the video for the May horoscopes. I'm probably going to pin that tomorrow. I'll be honest. You can click on my channel's link, and that is in the description box if you would like to see the May horoscopes. They're really good. Yeah, May's a really good month. It is about money. It is about values, and right. I mean, in a gist, self-esteem and things like that. But and how that will play into all of our lives, depending on your ascendant, right? Depending on your rising sign, really, and your sun sign. And, you know, least of all, your moon. But sometimes it can really kind of relate to your moon as well. Your moon's more about your feelings, and, you know, your rising sign is more about, like, who you are and how you are navigating this world. And that's what the horoscopes are about. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's a great reading. Thanks so much for joining me here, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell in order to receive my notifications. And once again, if you want to check out readings, check out the description box below. You guys rock, and happy May. Yeah, we are really coming, at least in the northern hemisphere, closer to summer. It's always a great time, right? Yeah, you can't really complain about summer, right? Unless you don't have any air conditioning, right? Then that's another story, right? Thanks so much for joining me, you guys.